It's an important presence. Water is the fil rouge in our life, in our company, for the factory, for the production. And I think that in this lake, on this lake, we have a special atmosphere, very calm, very quiet. I think there is, we call this genius loci. It's the spirit of the lake. It's something inspiring us. I think that our product are this product because we live there, because there is something who support us, who inspire us in our production. And I think that also the designer, when they meet Fantini, when they meet this place, the landscape, the company, they understand, and it is easier work together because there is this situation very, very clear, the atmosphere. When I was a child, I remember a lot of years ago, it was not possible to swim in the lake because there was poison in the lake. A very big textile factory produced a lot of problems to the lake. Fishes disappear, and the lake was dead. And today, after 20 years, the lake is renovated. It's a test of success. Thanks to a big laboratory in Verbania, they made something to renovate the water, and today we can live in the lake, on the lake, in another way. So I think that we remember very well when our lake was dead, was destroyed, and for this reason I think we respect more. We respect. Because it's important, it's a part of our life, and we want to respect. And Piero Lissoni understood that to do this was meaning to enter the landscape of the lake inside, and the union was stronger. I think this is to communicate better. The water enter.
With the main windows also on the front, right on the lake, it used to be, we didn't have windows there. The front part was actually, there was a wall. We had a warehouse there up to a few years ago when we started construction. Then especially also to have that kind of changes to an existing building. Is a pre-war building and is in a specific context where there is a lot of rules and limitations of what you can do, what you cannot do. So the project was so stunning that it was really almost easy to have a green light because it was just a stunning improvement, and everybody understood that at in the region of Piedmont, the headquarters in Turin or on the lake. So, but the windows were an addition. We had a wall there, so we opened up, and the light and the whole landscape entering the building, and the windows were only on the side, the original ones. So again, the building is pre-war. Nothing has changed in respect to the shell, the structure. That's still exactly the same. Just open those windows, and then the landscape and the interiors. And we work in a beautiful place, surrounded by beauty, calm, the nature. Nature has always had a healing property, power, and ever since. And every window, everywhere you look at our headquarters, surrounded by nature and beauty, and it affects the way we work. It's a happy place.
I think it's love for the landscape, for the village, love for our people. I was really impressed a lot of years ago when they told me that if a child can have also when he's very very young the experience with the beautiful product, i quadri come si dice,
paintings, artwork.
art, museum. This experience will create his mentality. I think that every day, if we can live with the constant presence of something of nice, the lakes, the landscape, mountain, water, birds, the sounds of the lake, I think is following our life in a better manner. I think that we can be more relaxed. We can also, if there is some stress during the day, because for example for customer service, to answer every day to our customer and to follow the request, maybe it's a little bit stressing. If you have this constance, I think it's better. And maybe the day of our employees could be better.
The place is magic. It has something, it changes constantly. Even throughout the same day, you do have different postcard, because you have a cloud, there is a certain reflection, and then you get a little bit of wind, a breeze, and then the lake has a little bit of movement. Sometimes it gets a little bit angry because there's a lot of wind, and so we do have the magic of the changing of seasons, but also within the same day the light changes, and it's constantly evolving, and it's beautiful, and really related also with work. The place has astonishingly beautiful landscape. Sometimes you meet to come up with ideas, to solutions, whether it's a project, whether it's to complete a design that is a work in progress, or a very technical solution to something very specific of that has nothing to do with the design process. But sitting there and being surrounded by beauty gives you helps with the solution to the problems in a maybe more constructive, relaxed, collaborative mood.